we begin tonight with a special look at the Penn Biden Center for Diplomacy and Engagement, made possible, it appears, by the Communist Party of China. Now, in 2014, shortly after establishing the academic center, all in Biden's name, and appointing the former vice president to lead the new department, $54 million in anonymous donations from China magically just poured right into the coffers. Now, last year, a government watchdog demanded that these sketchy donations be investigated out of national security concerns. And now, lo and behold, breaking this week, a trove of top-secret classified documents, including sensitive, compartmented information from the Obama administration. They were uncovered in a private, unsecured office at the Biden Center for Diplomacy and Engagement in a folder that was marked VP Personal. Now, this reportedly includes secret material surrounding the UK, Iran, Ukraine. Now, to put it simply, thanks to Joe Biden, America's most sensitive secrets were floating around in an unsecured office that was bought and paid for by the CCP. Now, perhaps something nefarious is at play, or maybe it's Joe Biden. He's just like Sandy Berger. He was sloppy, just being sloppy. Remember Sandy Berger? He took documents, he shoved them down his pants, his backside, in his socks, and everyone said on the Democratic side, he's just sloppy. He didn't do it on purpose. It accidentally fell into his pants. Now, either way, according to the media mob and the Democratic Party, this is a serious offense. Let's go back and listen to what Biden said only 4 short months ago when he was on 60 Minutes, one of those rare interviews he gives. Take a look.
When you saw the photograph of the top secret documents laid out on the floor at Mar-a-Lago, what did you think to yourself, looking at that image?
How that could possibly happen, how anyone could be that irresponsible. And I thought, what data was in there that may compromise sources and methods? By that, I mean names of people who helped, or et cetera. And it's just totally irresponsible.
How could anyone be that irresponsible? All right, tonight maybe Biden should be asking himself that question. Now, of course, Joe Biden, he doesn't need to defend himself. Why should he? He's got Don Lemon, he's got Liberal Morning Joe, he's got the ladies of The View, he's got 2 fake news networks, MSDNC, fake news CNN, he's got the Washington Post, the New York Times, 3 networks, ABC, CBS, NBC, and dozens of other outlets that are more than happy to defend the president against all odds. Take a look.
The Department of Justice is reviewing classified documents found at a personal office for President Joe Biden. This discovery appears to be very different from what happened at Mar-a-Lago. We'll explain.
This is going to be politicized. I imagine it is already been politicized by those on the right and the former president.
Well, we all know that Trump is a liar and a thief. You know, we know that. So it's not that big a jump to say that he obstructed and he lied. We don't think that Biden is a liar and a thief, so we give him the benefit of the doubt.
No, but there's no comparison here. All right, so this is what the kids would call false equivalency, or what Aristotle and many of his writings would call malarkey, and I agree.
All right, for 2 long years, there was no oversight at all of the Biden administration, not from the Democratic House and Senate, not from the politicized DOJ, certainly not from the media mob. But that is all about to change. And by the way, not a moment too soon. Under Biden, the IRS has been targeting, get this, they've been targeting not the rich as they always claim, but working and middle-class Americans at a far greater rate than wealthy Americans. And make no mistake, this will get even worse if Biden gets his way and more than doubles the size of the IRS with 87,000 new agents, more than double. Now, of course, the IRS will need all the help it can get to squeeze Americans to pay for Biden's out-of-control spending. But now, not only is Biden coming for your paycheck, but he's also coming for your stove. You heard me right. That's right. The White House is now attempting to ban all gas ovens and burners. That's like half the country. Maybe we'll get Joe Biden stoves delivered to our house for free. Anyway, as predicated by the Green New Deal, these radical extremists in the Democratic Party, they want to control the way, what, you now cook? I thought Michael Bloomberg was bad when he took away my big gulp. But they want to control the way you eat, the way you travel, the way you power your home, the way you power your car. What about your chainsaw, your lawnmower, and God forbid if you ever used a leaf blower? They want to control every aspect of your life from cradle to grave, womb to the tomb. Now, seemingly, the only thing they don't want to control is our southern border. Now, Biden is even taking down barriers in Arizona, all while building his own wall around his beach house. Apparently, he thinks walls work in Delaware. Now, the president must be held accountable. And tonight, there's really one group of people that are now ready to put in checks and balances to his power. And they're sitting in this room tonight.